This example follows a classical style chord progression and is reminiscent of Jeff Watson's tapping style. Here it is. If you're a fan of neoclassical style shred guitar, you're going to love this one. This is over a classical chord progression. Let me just show you real quick and then I'll outline the licks that I'm doing for you. It's an A minor chord, D minor, G major, C major, F major, B diminished, E major, A minor. And if you didn't catch all that, you can always rewind and watch those chords again. But that's the chords that are played on the backing track as I'm playing this tapping part over it. And I've got my hair tie on there to do a little string muting for the unwanted string noise. And we're going to start out, it's an arpeggio of every chord. In other words, we're going to play the notes of the chord separately, and each one's going to be on one string. The entire chord arpeggio will be on one string. So for the A minor chord, we're going to be holding frets 10, 12, and 13, and tapping 17 and 22 with the right hand. Now I will tell you this, in an A minor chord, the notes are A, C, and E, the root, the flat third, and the fifth, respectively. The only note that's additional to that is my 12th fret on the second string is the B note. That's a passing note. It's in the scale, it's in the key we're in, but it's not in the chord. Okay, so the sequence we're gonna do goes like this. There's 16 notes in the pattern. I'm just trying to make up an idea, a rhythm idea, sequence with these notes. A rhythmic idea that repeats, that we can move from chord to chord. So the sequence goes like this. I'm going to start tapping the 17 on the second string to 22, pull off to 17, 13, 12, 10, hammer back to 12, 13, pull off to 10, 12, 13 again, tap 17, 22, pull off to 17, 13, and then I skip the 12 and pull off to the 10. So again it goes. And then for the next chord, D minor, we're going to move exactly everything down one string, same fingers, same frets, same everything. It's just on the first string. So I don't really have to call out the frets because it's the same thing. There you go there. Now try for the D minor chord. The notes are D, F, and A. The D's the root, the F's the minor third, A is the fifth. Try to figure out what notes you're playing here and how they relate to that chord. Next one is the G. We're going to move to the second string, hold frets 8, 10, and 12 with the left hand, tapping 15 and 20 with the right. Same sequential pattern. Now this one has a major third in the G chord, so instead of the note being the ring finger, I'm going to use the pinky at the B note, which is the major third. Sequence again is this. And then for the C chord, the next one, it's the same shape, down a string, same everything, same fingers, same frets, same pattern, same sequence. Okay, and next chord is F major. We're going to be back on fret 6, 8, 10 on the second string, tapping 13 and 18. And again, same sequence. Oh, the notes of the C chord are C, E, and G. And the notes of the G chord are G, B, and D, if you want to backtrack on those. Now we're on to F, which are the notes F, A, C. See if you can figure out which of these notes we're playing are the F's, A's, and C's. Now here's a cool one. The B diminished is frets 7, 8, and 10, and then tapping 13 and 16. What are the notes of the B diminished? Well, it's B, D, and F for the triad. We won't worry about the double flat 7. So see if you can figure out where the B, D's, and F's are in this. Yep. And it's actually, yeah, so chew on that one. And then the next chord's your E major chord, which is frets 5, 7, 9 with left hand, tapping 12 and 17 on the tap finger. Same idea, same sequence. And the notes of the E major chord are E, G sharp, and B. See if you can figure out where those are in this little line. And then that always resolves, or wants to be resolved, back to the 1 chord, the A minor. And that's going to be on the first string. Same notes as we did on the very first part, but now we're back here on the first string. The frets are 5, 7, 8, tap 12, and 17. And I make a shorter version there just to wrap it up, an abbreviated version. So it's 12, 17, 12, 8, 7, 5, back to 7, back to 8, pull off to 5, and put the vibrato there. So there you have the parts for this neoclassical style shred. And it's a lot like the Jeff Watson style of tapping too, where he used definitely the index and the pinky a lot. And sometimes he'd throw in the middle fingers, but in this one, we're just using the index and pinky. So there you go. Now play along with me at a slow tempo to get it down. Okay, here we go. 16th notes, really slow. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Sweetness. Here we go again. 3 E and a 4 E and a.